Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just want to talk about that Tampa Bay Buccaneers win over the New York Giants. Yeah, so early on up in the game, fuck, dude, I keep saying the Patriots, man, with Tom Brady. But no, the Buccaneers were not looking so good, right? I mean, on the first drive, they looked like they were coming out fast, but then they settled for a field goal, right? And then I remember there was a fucking fumble up in there, deep back in the Buck zone, their own zone. So the fucking Giants picked that shit up and they ended up scoring a touchdown. I was like, bullshit. Oh man, and it was just like ever since then it was like, man, this whole thing is not going so good. I remember in my last video too, when I was talking about the Bucs pregame with this game, I was like, man, Tom Brady, like in his career against the Giants, doesn't look very good. So don't think the Bucs are gonna smoke the Giants or anything. Don't count them out and shit. And obviously, if you see the final score, you definitely should not have counted them out, like I was saying. So up in the the first half, so like first second quarter, it was looking not so good for the Bucs. But Tom Brady, he goes to the locker room during halftime and they do some talk and whatever, and then they come out slinging in the second half. Man, I mean it happens all the fucking time. So in the second half, they come out and I remember they had like some field goals and whatever, and Brady had a touchdown pass to Gronk, which was kick ass. The fucking guy, or they went for two and then they didn't get it and whatever. So it was kind of going back and forth up until like right there at the end when the Bucs, they had a third down play, didn't get the first down, and they went for a field goal instead, and they went up by 8 points. And at first, it looked like the offense was wanting to stay out there and go for it on 4th and 1. And honestly, I really had no doubt in my mind that the Buccaneers could have gone for it and gotten the first down. But you know what? At that point in the game, it's kind of like, you know what? You kick a field goal, you go up by 8 points. You know what I mean? So if you don't get the first down, then you're only up by 5 points. Yeah, only 5 points. And it's just like a touchdown for the Giants can win the fucking game. So you give up the win that way. So you go for the field goal, right? Like I said, I kind of wanted to go for it, but I was like, no, please don't. Just take the points and just step your defense up, please. So then when the Giants got the ball back on their last drive, I remember they were going down the field, and it was like 4th and 16, and they get a first down. I was fucking raging. I was pissed. I was like, what the fuck's going on here, man? And then you come down to when they scored a fucking touchdown. I was livid. I was like, come the fuck on. Okay, and then we come to the 2-point conversion. Now, this is really talked about a lot on fucking social media and shit, right? So, apparently, a lot of people think that there was pass interference, and there was a flag thrown on that 2-point conversion. And they talked, and it was picked up, right? You look at the replay, really doesn't look like there's pass interference. I mean, he wasn't like grabbing him or anything like that. He just kind of, Daniel Jones kind of threw the ball late, and then the defender was able to get up on him and like knock the ball away. He really wasn't interfering with him catching the ball. He pretty much just got in the way of the pass. Which is what somebody on defense is supposed to do. They're just supposed to get in the way of the pass, make sure the receiver doesn't catch it. And that's exactly what he did. So, I mean, people are thinking like, oh, we hit him and shit. Well, it's like, look at Super Bowl 49. That play with Malcolm Butler when he intercepted that ball. He hit him too, but they were both going for the ball. So, it's like, in a way, you got to think of it kind of from a defender standpoint too. It's kind of like he kind of wants to go for the ball too, even though he had his back turned. He was still trying to fucking deflect the ball. That's his job. He's a fucking defense. He's a defense guy, so that's what he fucking does. You know, all the fucking Brady haters are gonna get fucking salty and shit and whatever. That it's a pass interference. It's like, shut the fuck up, man. If it was the other way around, where the Bucs had to go for two and they failed, and that fucking shit happened, man, everybody'd be like, oh yeah, that's pass interference. All the Brady haters like, oh yeah, pass interference. I don't care, like whatever. Not pass interference was what I'm saying. Basically, they just don't like to favor Tom Brady, is what I'm saying. So yeah, I mean, throw up in the comments, guys. Like, hey, you guys like this video? Do you think What do you think of the game? I mean, did you think that was pass interference or not, or anything else you want to say about the game? If you want to give me a subscribe and see some more of these videos, that would really help me out a lot. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So probably make a video here up in a couple days about the next Bucs game, next Bears game, Patriots game, and shit. So yeah, we'll see about that. So, but that's about it, guys, for right now. So I'll see you later. Peace.